Happy Mardi Gras, everybody! Welcome to Magnolia's Live in downtown Norfolk. In case you didn't know, it's apparently Fat Tuesday, and we're ready to go. Thanks to our friend Kathy, who has sent us all the gear we need. So the whole team is outfitted. Did everybody get something?
Yes, we all did. All of us.
And if you didn't know, in Nebraska, no one celebrates Mardi Gras. Does anyone know anyone that celebrates Mardi Gras? No. But we're all learning because our friend Kathy has schooled us on how to have a perfect gear, and we're all ready to go. But I have one final detail that I get to share with all of you. We have this amazing king cake. I didn't know that you could ship a king cake and it would turn out so great. We have it all ready to go from our friend Kathy, and apparently we're going to find the baby. Who's in charge of finding the baby? Everybody get a piece of king cake, paw through it and see. So while you're joining and jumping on and saying hi, welcome. If you're wondering what we're doing, we're going to cut the king cake and see if we can figure out who's going to get the baby. What happens, did you say, when you find the baby?
You're like the king or queen for the day.
There you go.
Love, prosperity.
That's the gear, the deal. So if we can figure out, I'm checking, if we can figure out where the baby is.
And the person has to buy the king cake next year.
Great. Are you going to go to New Orleans and get one? So thanks to our friend Kathy B, who is currently in New Orleans. She has us all set for the day. And I think one of these could be lucky. I don't know. We're only going to be eating a third of it here. Let's see. Do you have it? Do you see it? I see it. Oh, show everybody what you found. Oh my gosh. It's Linda. Linda's the one. She's the one designated. Let me see that baby. Hold it up to the camera. There's the baby. This is Linda. She's got the baby. All right. Congratulations, Linda. She's our Magnolia's Mardi Gras queen for the day. This looks amazing. Yes. So it's looking super tasty. Now we need our coffee break here at Magnolia's, but we actually do have some customers who probably would like help. So thanks again to Kathy and Mike for the fun. Wow, what a treat. We're so spoiled by you for sure. And today our live has nothing to do with Mardi Gras, but it does have everything to do with St. Patty's. And around here, we do have a lot of St. Patty's decorators and celebrators. So that's a thing. And we're going to show you some of the new decor that we have ready to go. All right, team. All right. Enjoy the cake. Bye. Thank you. Queen for the day. Linda. So jump on, say hello. Sherry's going to help us today. We have a busy day in downtown Norfolk because it is super nice out. Like, I don't even know why I have my jacket on. It is 70 today?
73.
73 today? Nice. We're so spoiled. Okay, Sherry's back to normal. Sherry's getting her laptop. We're going to get out of the way of all of our customers so that you don't accidentally get on the camera. And we have a fun St. Patty's Day display. And the other thing on the agenda today will be these outdoor florals. This is a fun little nook over here at the store. And I do know some of the patriotic is online. We've been working on receiving that and getting it online as we show it to you. I'm just going to go a little bit over here and make sure you guys get up to speed on all the fun, cool stuff coming in here at Magnolia's. I don't know if I can look at myself wearing this, honestly. I just can't take myself seriously, and that's kind of a hot thing. Whew, okay. We're good now. We got the Mardi Gras shirt and everything from Kathy. So what a treat. Thank you for spoiling us, Kathy and Mike. Okay, this is the fun lowdown. So here at the store, we're gathering our St. Patty's decor, and we are making a little corner where we actually need a bit more room. So now that Valentine's is over, we can expand our St. Patty's area, but nobody has had time to move any Valentine's Day stuff. Maybe today we'll get it done. So I just wanted to show you some of the fun things that we have for St. Patty's if you want to switch gears and decorate. I took my Valentine's down outside here at the store on Sunday and at home. Did you have decorations, Sherry?
I did not.
You did it? No. Okay. Well, you could do this now.
Yeah, I know.
It'll actually look really good at your house, won't it?
With my green door.
Right.
Mint green door. Yeah.
It'll be perfect. So what you can do if you want is switch everything from the front door flags to the indoor decorations. Oh, there's Kathy. Hello, happy Mardi Gras. So it is a fun day. Thank you for spoiling us. It is also Chinese New Year, apparently, today as well. And then tomorrow, we all know tomorrow is the first day of Lent. So that is what more people celebrate around here. Okay, everyone, the St. Patty's decor. Where should I start? Mostly, I'm thinking here with my outdoor flags. This is the one that is becoming quite limited. If you are one to love coordinating, this year's flag selection, along with the mats and the sassafras inserts, are phenomenal. We have the Happy St. Patrick's Day Shamrock flag. Sherry's gonna find links for you today. Thanks, Deb. She says, luck of the Irish be with you all. Sherry's gonna find links for us. And what I will do is show you all these cool new items. I think I previewed enough to know which things are down to ones, like this item here, and give you a warning. Do you want to scan things?
Yes.
Okay. So what I noticed is that's the extra long flag. We have one at the store, one online. So we can always sell you the one here at the store if somebody grabs the last one that is remaining online. And then most of the mats we're doing okay, except for this one. We're down to the last one online. And the last one is in my hand here at the store. So some things are going quickly, even though we haven't really dwelt too much on this fun collection. So I'm just gonna make sure you get a chance to see it all today. And then if you just join me down over here, we have all of this fun floral bushes that Jane has set up for us that you might not have seen all of them. We've got this crazy orb behind me going. We have this green orb, some things you might not have seen because we don't get them all out at the warehouse. But here at the retail store, they're displayed beautifully. So next up, we'll drop a couple links for mats. And what I can tell you about the mats, will that one sit there, is that if you do have our sassafras tray, rug tray, let me find that and show you what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is what you do with the mats. So I have two different styles of sassafras rug trays. I call them trays. I don't know if that's the exact terminology, but you buy this one time. Here's what the back looks like. You can see it's a heavy rubber mat. This little inset here is where you lay the insert for every season, and we're really getting into it. So we provide every single season for you to switch out for like around 15 bucks. That one that she's popped up that is low quantity is $14.50. So that's what the fun part has been for our staff, our customers, is that they love these mats and the fact that the inserts are just low price, really convenient. Do you need the mat to scan?
Yeah, I want to scan the big.
Okay, there you go. And when you get the little switch outs, if they're always around $14.50, they're inexpensive and it's easy to justify swapping them out because it's just low cost and fun. So I just took my Valentine's Day stuff down on Sunday. Had to take outside stuff down here at the store, but it was so beautiful Sunday, I didn't mind at all. And then our, I forgot the back though. I drove up today and realized there's some hearts out back at the back door. So I showed you the St. Patty's, okay, Shamrock, did we get this Happy St. Patrick's Day
not that
one?
one.
That one. How many styles are we talking about? Three? Three styles. This is a repeat. Okay, and Sherry's getting them all linked up for you. So just to recap, we have this one down to the last one, $14.50. We have this one. There's a couple more. It's very bright. And then I'll show you the matching flags. And we have this one. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Is anybody really Irish out there that's watching today? Here in Nebraska, in our corner, we're in northeast Nebraska, if you've never looked up where we're at. There is a town an hour away called O'Neill. It's definitely an Irish community, and they have the biggest celebration in our area. They paint a giant green cloverleaf in the middle of the intersection downtown. Usually they have big parties at the bars. There's all kinds of fun going on up there. But here in Norfolk, I think there's just nothing that huge that happens. Okay, how many flags do I have today? We have coordinating flags, and we have the wind spinner, and we have the windsock. So all of these fun things will definitely match outdoors. This is the windsock that matches the welcome switch mats. Here, I'll give you this. And these are really inexpensive also. They are actually tagged at $18.50. So that's going to hang from just this little clip if you want to put it from a ceiling, almost like a cup hook, although you don't want it to go winging off. So whatever you get it stuck to, the design is going to allow this thing to spin because of the way the clip is on the top, FYI. And then I don't think we have one of these open. Do we have one of these balloon spinners open? Am I missing something?
I think so.
We didn't do it? Okay, I'll open a wind spinner. And on that side, is there any other flags? Because I only have one flag here. And I know online there are several flag choices. So they're either hiding. I forgot to get everything. I was too distracted by the cake. If you missed it, Linda's the queen for the day. She found the baby in the king cake that Kathy sent us. How fun. And then the king cake that I had, we had two of them for my family. At my daughter's house, they found the baby. There we go. So then next up is the balloon spinner. There, it's hanging on the end if you need to stand that. This is super fun. Have you ever ordered one of these before? When it is hanging up, the vents, here's the vent, catches the wind, it makes it spin, and the tail spins independently from the balloon, so everything is spinning and twisting, and it is a fun, really eye-catching thing when you drive down the street. So the windsock, only $18.50. The balloon spinner is a little bigger item, and she's gonna grab that link for you next. Something different, but definitely all coordinating. Happy Mardi Gras from your current location, Louisiana. Perfect, Karen. Perfect. Are you gonna celebrate down there? Because I bet it's pretty crazy. Okay, that one is coming up at $18.50 also. Oh, that's under the same price. Your choice. Seems like it. I have not paid attention, even though there's stickers on things. And then here is our flags today. Oh yeah, that's the exact flag that matches a mat. There you go. Love the black and white. We have bows that are going with that as well. And then you've got this one. So, oh, bless you. Do you want to scan both of those?
Yes, I will.
This one's the satin type flag, and the other one I think has some applique to it. This one is really vibrant color, but it doesn't have any embellishments. So, oh yeah, Pam says she's got a balloon spinner on her covered patio. They are kind of entertaining. It's a good gift for somebody who has everything. So both of these are printed. They are not appliqued. I thought maybe that one was. Let me show you this silky fabric that it's meant for outdoor use, but they do print really vibrant color, and they're very showy. So I know it's fun to change them out pretty quickly throughout the season. You can go from Valentine's to St. Patty's to Easter. We have patriotic ones too for Memorial Weekend, and then this is going to be a big year for celebrating July 4th, isn't it? So all those inexpensive, switch them out. Now the bow that has the black and white that Linda's been making, I think we just fixed our inventory on the bows. So I know Sherry's getting caught up. There you go. This one has the specific ribbon that I'm thinking you're gonna want to go with this black border on the flag. Love it. If you're a DIYer, I'll also show you the bolter ribbon, but this bow is called the large patty bow. Just the large patty bow. So it doesn't have any, not the word St. Patrick's, just large patty bow. And that one is the black and white ribbon. So you could do that combo, get your mat set down, and how can you see the last product? So far, everything is being pinned with Facebook. So your shopping bag icon at the bottom of your screen, when you click on it, you won't actually leave my video. So you can click into the shopping bag. You'll still be with us. It'll just be a minimized item, and you can go backwards. So large patties. There's nothing to scan. No scan. So Linda just wrote down the titles.
I can't find it.
Okay. Large patty bow.
Patty, P-A.
TT is what she wrote.
Okay.
Even though online our collection is PADD.
Right.
Just to confuse everyone.
Okay, got it.
Good, she found it. Okay, so that bow is $13. If you want the bolt, let me show it, and then she's gonna scan it. This is the actual bolt with the black and white, and that one is super cute. And you can use it to make your own bows, but this one has 3 kinds of ribbon. We sell this little 1-inch, 1.5 inch, but this is the one that's gone. So we're using that one, that black and white one up. It's in the bow, but we don't have any more of that to sell you by the yard. There we go. These bolts are inexpensive. $16.50. Here's the other one. They go great together. So if you want to do St. Patrick's bow, it has a little glitter. That one is the large 2-inch. And then Linda probably took the last skinny bolt on her counter, which is this ribbon. And those are, we're gonna keep them coming, but so far we have 3 or 4 styles of bows online. Cuteness, if you just decorate a few things, like at my house right now, I've got a black metal lantern outside, so I could definitely get some bows and fix my lantern and then fix my wintry wreath and maybe extend my winter wreath a little bit longer because it's supposed to snow tomorrow or the next day. Thursday and Friday we're supposed to get snow, even though today it's 73. Isn't that the way it goes? Like maybe where you live, but in Nebraska, totally it's a thing. There's no getting out of it. You know you're still doomed for some weather when it's this early in the season. So hey, thanks for joining us today, guys. If you didn't know, it's Mardi Gras in Nebraska. Nobody's celebrating but us, apparently. Well, maybe in Norfolk, but we'll have to find out. I am sure in Omaha there's some Mardi Gras happening. I am the one here that's going to represent Mardi Gras. So love that bow. She's dropping the link for the baby bow right now. And then we have a medium bow. If you're not a decorator for St. Patty's Day, hang in there. We're also going to talk about this fun color down here in these baskets. All the way around this room is a row of outdoor bright colored blooming plants. Most of them are UV protected. And the Lucky Shamrock bow will be up next, shaping it so you can see him. Cuteness overload. Lots of stripes comboed up with a little sparkle. This one's the medium size. It's not too big. And next to this one here, you can see the scale if you want just the simple one or the double one. This is the next one for you.
The mini is not pulling up online, I'm sorry.
The mini is not pulling up? Okay.
No.
Well, I can't text Kayla to ask her to fix it. So, might need to step around the corner and see if Connie can fix it. Actually, so then I'm going to show you this one. We'll see. We're trying to keep up with bows for every season. I got to tell you, it's time to start doing Easter bows. I can't believe how fast Easter is going to hit us. Literally, we're going to have a month to decorate if we don't get after it. And everybody wants to get their bunnies out and enjoy them, right? There's new ones here that are going really fast. There's fun little egg candle rings, egg picks, egg metal outdoor items. There's just a bunch of different things. So that sounds like you're going to probably either do St. Patty's real quick and then a short run of Easter, or maybe both together. It's an option. You can do that. For sure. Now this little guy is one of my favorite things. I need to get this on a big wreath because I showed it to the team at the warehouse and we put it on our tea leaf wreath. That is one thing that I don't have over in this display that I need to do, but let me show you how this shapes. And Sherry's getting us caught up with all the bow options. Remember, if you see that little shopping bag at the bottom of the screen, if you want to click it and go into the shopping list, you'll be able to see everything in order that we presented it, so you can go back through the list easily and even do that after we're done with the live. But if you're doing it now, you're not going to leave us. You'll still be with us. If you want to run and hand somebody that bow and ask them to check that really quick, that would be helpful. And I'll just get a lineup for you ready to go. But with this little thing, it's just a wired sash. I'm trying to show how heavy the wire is so you can see how neat that is. Oh yeah, Kathy says that would be cute above your front door. So if you wanted to hang it from something like that, I'm trying to think how you could use it by itself, like the mechanics of how you'd hang it. Because I love shaping it this way. It looks awesome. But if you don't have the little I don't know how you'd see the polka dot side unless you're kind of looking up underneath it. This piece just needs to go in a wreath, and the way I clipped it in the wreath at the warehouse was I actually used binder clips. That worked really well. The binder clips held it, and I could kind of hide them on the back where I pinched it to the wreath, and the binder clips were not visible, but I just clipped it right back here and it worked out pretty well. So that's a theory. That piece is priced at $32.50. We have an Easter one also. And it was new this year. We didn't really ever have anything like this in the past, so that's a nice idea for you. Over the door, I don't know, unless you just stick it to, well, okay, what if you pinned like a safety pin to it and hooked it on a command hook? That would work, because this is 2 layers of fabric, and I can feel that they're separated, they're not attached, so you could pin the back just to make a little hook, and that would work over your door. Good idea. Love it. So then that is what we're doing for a big sesh, and it's going to be showy at your house. Now this thing, Sherry took a call today, and we have had a lot of attention with these fun orbs. What we know about the orbs is there's only 9 in the warehouse. The orb is a collapsible piece. We must not have the box over here. You can also see this, the other color. This is the same item. We used it at Christmas. It has a what do you call the LED with all the different color range in it, and the price point is on sale for $59.70. So it's a slight discount on the item, but it's not in our closeout category because we're going to continue to stock it. So that piece is a link that she's going to drop for you. It's again a collapsible orb. You can use it in a planter if you want to stick it upside down, or it comes with a chain to hang it. It does have this little gadget on it here that's going to go through colors, but the easiest way to get it to be the color you want is to use the remote that comes with it. So a 12-inch orb. We had it in the blue colors for like a frozen effect for Christmas. And I wonder if it does Mardi Gras colors. Orange. You could do it like a sports color. That would be fun. It goes through all the rainbow. So the button on it is an option, but the remote is much easier to use. And then here is all of our cord. Put that down there. There's a long cord here. Does it say on the product how long that cord is? That's probably at least a 10-foot cord. Your kids will have fun with it. So that is the item that was being discussed earlier on the phone. I just thought I'd better give you an update and let you know how you could purchase that, and that there's just 9 left, a couple here at the store too. Could I put the banner in the middle of the wreath? Yes, Joanne, you absolutely could. I used the binder clips and it went across the center of the wreath, but then when it hit the sides of the wreath, that's where I clipped it. So that might be helpful for you. So many goodies down here. What should I grab next? Let's show you this cute little baby. So we do have some floral designs. In the online store, there are 2 nice sized wreaths that are already gone here, but they're in the warehouse. So check those out.
That cord length is 20 feet.
20 feet long. Wow. Okay. So if you have to plug that in, it will go a long ways. Definitely you'll be able to reach some kind of outlet right there. Okay. So this one is the small mini arrangement. It's called the Pot of Gold. $47.50. It's a ceramic black pot. I guess we should have used a gold pot. And it has one of the picks that we offer. We have 2 different sparkly picks, 2 different clover plants today, so that you can do your own designs if you want to, or if not, hey, these are all available in the online store ready to go. Linda made this little cutie. I love the white dianthus flower in it. This is a plastic clover plant. The sparkly pick, I will show you, that one will be up next. And this is a 3x3 inch little pot. The whole thing is 14 inches tall, top to bottom, but in a little baby tray. I would probably use that as a tray piece, actually, if you have a nice spot by your front door. So that one is new. And the florals are going to be more availability online. Here at the store, I see we're going to have some more wreaths restocked, but they've already gone. I guess we got to keep after it. Now that the Valentine's Day can get put away, we're going to have more space to change our display and stretch all this little area out. We've kind of been making do waiting for space to come by. Okay, so the next up is the little pick that is the single spray that was in that design. And if you guys just need a small little styled up hat pick, that's the one. I'll give you that one, and then I'll show you the big one too. Basically, if you need an inexpensive thing, just to dress up something that's already at your house, that would be a good option. And it is only $4.50, so inexpensive. Add that little small guy to doctor up what you've got going on. Or this one is the big one. Really good size. Here, I'll hold it so you can see. So yesterday, my friend Karen sent us an order, and then she sent a message. We customized some bows for her green lit Christmas tree. So she's got a pine tree covered in green colored lights. She's got bows headed her way and 2 of these big picks to put in the top of her, maybe it was a 5-foot Christmas tree. This is the nicest one I've ever been able to get my hands on. The little hats are kind of ovals. So really a nice quality. They're $19.50, and those are the 2 picks that we have today. Then we've got a Feelin' Irish. So the Feelin' does not have the G on the end. It has the little, what you call it? The thingy. Yep. This one Linda made with the green and the white. I love this chartreuse eucalyptus used with the St. Pat's look. I think it's really showy. So definitely more vibrant than dark green things. And this is, let me rearrange the ribbon going both directions. So the piece itself, 23 inches, has a horizontal hanger, or it'll lay great on a tray. Do any of you have the green candles that we sell, the green LEDs? Do we have green LEDs? Trying to think where they're displayed at. I'm pretty sure we decided we have a big 6-inch one. I'm trying to remember. Our moving flame LED glass candles are emerald green. And I think when I had Kate check the other day, we still had the 6x8 size in emerald green, but we might have been sold out of the 3-inch ones. Those I think are gone, but I guess you could check and find out. The big one was what we had. If you did a tray, I know this looks awesome with that dark emerald green candle, and you might have already bought it for Christmas. Does anybody have those? And I can tell you, remind you, hey, go get those out. If you stash them, make sure you have those. Sure, you'll check and see if there's a link for you there. Okay. Never hurts. Maybe you're in the mood to add another candle and do a different look for Christmas next year too, because it's definitely a good color for Christmas. I'm going to move my microphone because I think my Mardi Gras beads might be tapping it. There we go.
We only have the large ones.
The large ones, the 6x8s. Okay, so that one she could drop a link to. Can you put the music on?
Yeah, put the music on. I made that one available.
Great.
To purchase.
Yes, because it was not.
It was not.
That's
and
why.
there wasn't any in our inventory, so I put.
Oh, did you put this one to the? Okay, so I think we have more of these coming. Linda's making them.
Okay.
All right, this one's ready to go. Anyway, Sherry can't
I'll
drop
try
the
again.
link. You won't be able to drop the link because it won't. Facebook won't have picked it up yet.
Oh, okay.
It'll take a few hours. But anyway, they're all there. At the end of our little view here for this collection, we'll make sure we drop one link to the whole collection online just in the comments. This item is the only kind of pre-made wreath that we have. And it is 2 tones. That's why the lime green's looking so good. That is just a great combo. This is admittedly kind of sad right here. You should probably change that when you get it. Buy a little bow like this and take that one off. Or put it up on the top, because that needs a little something something, but it isn't. This is not cutting it for me. No. Just pull it off. It's glued. Yeah, but the wreath is fun. It's kind of a foam product. It's a little bit flexible, and it's 3-dimensional. Here you can see from the side view, it's stacked 3 layers. So definitely a good piece. And if you want to use this in the center of a wreath, this piece is 12 inches. So see how big the center of something green, if you have like a basic green wreath, maybe this can hang in the middle. Or if you don't have a basic green wreath, anything with white, it would show up really well. Oh good, somebody's got them. Nancy has the green glass candles. We were selling them, but we sold out of the set of 3. So those have been gone probably since Christmas. But if you own them, hey, get those out, guys. Okay, love that look. This one is up next. This is a really big drop-in, and I failed to go get a vase. The Sophie, S-O-P-H-I-E. the Sophie drop-in. So with this piece, this is the, oh, help me, Bells of Ireland. That's what it is. The Bells of Ireland in a drop-in. This is a wild lilac stem, so it's a combo of plastic and fabric flower stems. We have a clover piece in here too, so let me turn it so you can see. Here's a couple little clover center. A little bit of clover in there. Wild lilac, some clematis and willows, along with 3 big chunky Bells of Ireland. I am not sure if we still have Bells of Ireland stems online or not, honestly. I can't remember seeing them in the warehouse, but there's a lot going on over there. So could be there, definitely. That is a really tall drop-in. If you want to, it's 35 inches top to bottom. This vase height probably needs a 10 to 12 inch tall vase. If you have that at home, you could also cut it off, but that is a really fun piece that nods to St. Patty's Day without being overt. You could just use it as a greenery piece and then later put some of those gorgeous purple irises in it. White lilies would be beautiful added to this. It's a good base to embellish and put extra stuff on. Next up is a little greenery bush. 2 styles for designing. If you're DIYers, we always sell components, and there are 2 good different styles of, wow, this one's UV treated. These are clover bushes. So this is the oxalis bush, and I think it's just because of the vendor, but this fabric one here with the big clovers is actually less expensive than this one with more fullness to it. So the one that you see there, the Lucky Clover Bush, is this guy. And if you want to do this in a 4x4 pot, that's about right. If you have a 6-inch pot, you probably want 2 of them. They can be cut apart. They're all plastic, and there's multiple cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 8 cuts or something per bush, $22.50. This one's actually less expensive. Might just be the vendor that it comes from. And it's a nice glossy fabric leaf. And you have, it's a little harder to cut this one apart because each piece is its own stem. So it kind of is gonna have a better look if you can leave it all together. But it is UV protected, it's only $15.50. So that's the oxalis bush, which is actually the technical name for the little clover. Incidentally, this one is a 3-leaf clover, and this guy is a 4-leaf clover. So if it's important to you, did you notice that?
Oh. Well, but not all of them.
I had to stare at it. These are all 3s.
I know, but look at these. These are all 3s.
There's 3s and 4s?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a combo. You're right, because here's a 4, and it's next to a 3. Oh, so you got 3 and 4. Cool.
They're slightly different greens.
They
the
are.
and the floors,
Yeah, that one's got a combo green. This is darker. So those 2 are what we have this year, and I'll always look and see what else I can find. Sometimes you just don't land on what you need. And then other years, items are coming together easily. This is a design ready to go to your house, all potted up, the Lady Luck centerpiece for $63.50. So this is using 1 of the bushes in there, 1 grass bush, which is a cool item to mix in, some ivy and some bendy vine. So check that out. This is a 6-inch planter, and the total price $63.50 for that one. Ready to go. You could actually, if you grab this and you wanted to doctor it up, you could buy a pick separately. That would be cute added in. And then if you did a bow, I think that little bow would be a good choice too. So options. Go back through the shopping bag and see these items with their links already there for you. The other centerpiece that I have, oh, this one has the petunia in it. This is the Lucky Petunia centerpiece for $76.50. So we have the UV protected little petunia in here.
How do you spell petunia?
P-E-T-U-N-I-A. P-E-T-U-N-I-A.
Okay.
Wooden box. Got the ivy going on. Got the little petunia in there. I think this one needs the pick also. These small picks are going to be gone because they fit everything.
Yeah.
Needs the pick. It needs the little bow. We better get more of these online. I'll make sure I get these restocked as soon as we jump off because I have plenty of ribbon. Just don't have, apparently, them hanging out in the warehouse. There we go. That is the size I put in. And then remember, online there's 2 more wreaths. If you can see them, can you just drop the links to the wreaths? There was 2 really good St. Patrick's Day wreaths online, but we have none of them here, so I'm not sure if they sold or what happened. But she can put the link there. And then this piece hasn't, you don't have to use it for St. Patrick's Day. I would definitely keep it out afterwards. Probably you could add some tulips to it, guys. Just right in the center. Take apart 1 or 2 bunches of colored tulips of your choice and add a few more pieces for color if you want to, a little bit later on. Or maybe you're just a white and green person, because sometimes that is all people enjoy is the no color route. Did I miss anything? We have all these fun St. Patty's things that I've shown you in my little area. I think I've covered everything. She's got your wreath choices coming up there. And that way you know the deal, you know what we have. And if you hang in there, we'll make a few more things. It's not that we're done. We just got distracted with our new collection. So if you missed it on Saturday, we rolled out the Monet Garden collection, which has been so fun. Blue, lavender, shades of blue with white, and that has been going pretty quickly. So we are restocking that and expanding that look, and then we'll simultaneously circle back and make more St. Patty's items while we're at it. Okay, there's some wreaths coming up for you. What I am thinking about the St. Patty's is everything, whatever Sherry finds, she'll get you a couple links.
Perfect. Inch and 26 inch.
And I'm just gonna move my camera and go back over to the floral bushes first, because I think you're gonna wanna know about these flowers. I don't wanna pass by them. Here at the store, if I can get this wagon pulled over here, there's the perfect display. It's just so cute. Everybody's commenting on this. It's behind my lights. So let me drop the handle and pull this into the shot for you so you can see this. This is the best junky wagon. Does anybody else collect junk like me so that I have props? It works. So these are up next, and this is the most exciting new find of the season. So this would be great for St. Patty's Day and then going forward into the season. These are pre-potted, UV protected plants all ready to go in liner pots. Yeah, isn't that pretty? Ruth loves the watercolor. Pretty satisfying to see all the rainbow stuff. I'm gonna make sure Sherry gets these for you. You're still on the wreath, so I don't wanna rush you, but I can hand that to you. Good.
There were just 2.
I think there is only 2. We need to make more. So whatever was there already got removed from the site. We need to get more. So this plant is a baby's breath. It says baby's breath trumpet. So not sure what the whole title is, but this piece and all the ones in the wagon, they are plastic. This is the new thing this year. And we looked at it kind of debating what our opinion was of the plastic components, because some of the vendors, the plastic was very crunchy and hard plastic. Some of them, like this one, they're using some softer product blended in. You can see this is moving, and this is a flexible but still solid plastic component. Plastic here, look at the structure inside. Very different how they're constructing these things, not like we've seen in years past. So the whole thing is completely manufactured of UV material, and you're going to see the price point reflect that, because the expectation is multi-years use on something like this. So your planter is a 6x6. It's going to drop into something a little bigger if you have an 8-inch planter. That'd be perfect. There is no drainage hole in the bottom of this, but this is solid plastic, so the water isn't going to go through this pot. It's got about this much depth, and if it gets wet, that's where the water would probably sit, but not much space for water there. So that's the perfect item. If you go outside with that and put a little St. Patty's bow, it would be just right. You could make that one work for St. Patty's and then quickly move on, dress it up for Easter with the pastel bow. I'll get to making those soon. This is the pink version. So it's got 2 kinds of flowers going on. So I have this little bitty one here and the big chunky ones up here. All plastic again, no fabric there. All UV coated, same structure. These are all from the same place, so they should all be very similar. That is the pink version. A little bit different bloom. It doesn't have the long pieces sticking out of it, and it isn't really wired, so you're going to be able to pull it open kind of, but there's not a lot of movement to this. It's meant to be pretty compact. All the pots are the same size, by the way. Hopefully you guys are getting inspired with these new items. You're thinking about how easy your outdoors are going to be this year, because with the new materials, you can just put them out there and forget about it. So much less work. So this is your purple version. There is multiple colors. I feel like I can shape it, but it just wants to do one thing. It's just gonna do that. There, I'll show it to you close up. A few big pieces. It's kind of like phlox. Pretty convenient though. And again, UV protected. Everything's meant to go outside.
Looks
And you
really
got
realistic and vibrant.
It does. It's gonna have strong color for you all summer, so you don't have to worry about keeping it looking like, if this was a real plant and you went on vacation for 5 days in Nebraska in the middle of summer, it would be dead.
Yeah.
So there you go. You won't have to worry about it at all. That's kind of the new direction. So anything we can find you that is UV protected, that's the route we're going. Let me work around over here where you can't see all my pieces, but we'll get going. Now this is a piece stepping out of the UV product direction. I think this is a standard piece. What we purchased these for are memorial work. This is perfect for that, because when we're buying mixed bushes, some people grab them and they do memorial work where this is going to go straight in your vase at the cemetery. We make sure we have things like this because we can cut them apart and do our memorial saddles. So if that's not something you've ever seen, I don't think they're online right now, but watch for them soon. We get them going early, and we make beautiful clip-on headstone saddles that are constructed of all outdoor materials. Some UV products, some that are not UV, but they make a really good showy combo. And for memorial work, often they're not left out very long. So we're not worrying as much about the UV aspect for memorial pieces, because people put them out for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, wherever you live, and then you have to pick them back up. And that's kind of how we've been working. So that's a memorial bush. It's the only one of the mixed ones that I'm going to show you today. This guy, look at the color. You're going to also find out.
That one's not online.
That's what I was just going to say. There's going to be an item not online. Okay, so that means my phone is up here and I can't make it an online product right now. Hopefully this one is. This is the UV water resistant geranium. That is a new color this year. Okay, so Connie could help you with that, but it sounds like she's busy at the register. These pieces, unless Kate's watching, I think she is not, she had appointments today, so I think she is not watching.
This one is online.
Okay, unless Kayla's watching. So then we have this awesome one, and this is the new with the white edge. Oh, okay, got it. Which size? The small? Okay. Sorry, Bobby. I'm standing in the way. My poor shoppers can't shop. This is the new color. It's got the white edge. I'll quit moving so you can see it. They're calling it water resistant, and it has all fabric construction. Let me show the leaf up close. The leaf is not coated, so it's meant to be outdoors, but they didn't make a claim concerning UV coating. So I'm reading the tag and it says water resistant. Right. But it doesn't say UV. So FYI, we bought it anyway because look at the color. It's gorgeous. So here's one bush. It has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stems on it. 7 stems. And that is something that I would mix with white. I think that'd be stunning if you mixed it with white. Speaking of white, okay, let me hold all these together because this might inspire you. We have a pink, a white, and a hot pink. These are hydrangeas. So the hydrangeas, do you need both of them? I think those are UV. Let me double check. I think these are all the new colors. Right, so this here we're carrying this bush in light blue, which I showed on Saturday, and white and pink. So 3 colors. We loved these last year. They held up so well, and the size is really good. So we brought it back in again for you. So if I were to mix, let me try this idea. This would make an awesome hanging basket, and Kelsey does hanging basket designs. She does a great job with those. Here's the white one. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, it has 7 stems. So if you were to just place them next to each other and pull them together, into a little, there we go. What do you think of that look? Who's gonna make hanging baskets this year? Super cute. It just needs some draping ivy and maybe a little draping succulent hanging out the side of it. That'd make a pretty planter or hanging basket. And then let's add the pink. Let's see what happens. 7 pieces. I add this to it's super full. So if you were doing an outdoor planter and you just want to stick these in your dirt pots from last year, this is going to fill easily a 14-inch diameter planter. In my back furnace, you can see how big this is there. I would love all that together. Now, in my world, I always like things spilling, so I would put a draping ivy in here with it. We have many ivies, including variegated ones. That would be beautiful. But I wouldn't even say you have to cut them apart. You just need to get the stems grouped together. Stick that directly in the dirt. If your dirt is compact and you haven't pulled anything out of it and loosened it up, it'll probably just stick in the dirt for you. Otherwise, another trick would be to put this in a small liner planter like from the dollar store. A little 6-inch pot, even a smaller pot. Carve a hole in the dirt, rust it down into the hole, put the whole pot in there, and then you have a removable item that you can glue into foam in a little liner planter. So hopefully those are some good tips for you. Easy ways to make your planters work this year. And this would be UV Protect hydrangeas and water resistant geraniums. So kind of 2 different combos, but wow, what a good look. Love that today. Great. If you guys have 10 more minutes, let me see if I can get around this corner. There's lots of discussion about our hydrangea bush that is big. These are almost gone. Let me show this gorgeous lavender one here. This is a UV protected bush. I'm gonna leave the plastic with it because I'm sure these are gonna sell out soon.
I don't know if these are on there.
They are. They have been for a while. This is the one where we had the blue one, and now we have the lavender remaining. Okay, so there's quite a bit going on here. This is very large, very full. It has lots of leaves. There you go. And our price point is $66.50 for this big piece here. Again, I love variegated ivy with it. Kelsey's made some things with white added in for a customer. So that's beautiful. And there's limited quantities right now. Not a lot of them. But if you love how big and full that is, it's going to take a large planter and you'll be able to fill very successfully without a lot of effort a whole big planter with that guy. Next up is a bougainvillea. So also a UV item. I can't remember if we had this one last year or not. Do you guys remember? I get a bougainvillea every year. We've got stems in stock. Oh yeah, both colors are behind me. Hey, perfect. I can show all of them together. So there are the hydrangeas right now. Sherry is making sure that the link that is right there at the bottom of your screen, if you click that, you'll be able to buy that hydrangea bush. It's ready to go. Everything in the shopping bag, you can scroll back through it in the order she put the link up. So this is the bougainvillea bush. It would be a good starter for one side of a planter because it could spill out one side if you're doing a big planter, or the center of a hanging basket if you do those on your own. And then beautiful bougainvillea stems. Here we go. I'll have one of each. So then I can show you all of the colors. And I think this is the choice this year. I don't know if I have another one coming that I've forgotten about, but as of today, we have these 3 items, all bougainvillea blooms. One vine color, and then these 2 stems. And I do think Kate and I screwed up on this because this is a UV coated stem, and this one does not have that on its tag. So UV product, not making claims concerning UV. Will it do okay outside? It might, but it would be interesting to know which one of these does better given the manufacturing process of these UV products now. So hey, maybe you could let me know if you buy them and put them side by side. Yeah, it's a science project, it really is. And we just had a customer bring in her outdoor planter from last summer that has been all the way through the winter season, and the products that were UV look fine, and the products that weren't have turned blue. So it's crazy how it must have helped. Sherry, were you able to drop the links for those two the pink and white hydrangeas? Did they work?
I dropped everything except
Okay.
for
Except
the
for
ones
that.
that weren't on mine.
Okay, so all of these are right now, somebody's asking, I missed the name, sorry. All of these are right now in the shopping cart. You can click and purchase these. They all are there. Hopefully you can find them all. I mean, you can always call the store, because here at our store we have real people. I'm laughing because who was I trying to call the other day? Oh, like I bought some jeans and I needed customer service. Yeah, no, that's not gonna, no people. Nope. Okay, so we got these two things figured out, coral and whatever we call this other color, along with the pink. It's actually really pretty together. If you like that orangey tone, here is a hibiscus. Sherry's finding all the things. We have a few more minutes. I'll just keep showing these. And with this hibiscus, wow, all of this is so pretty together. We were gonna do a whole tropical look, because this is exactly why we bought this color palette. How pretty is this? The center of this hibiscus bush, which is a UV protected bush, is hot pink. And if you want to use it in a basket with the bougainvillea, I better tell Kelsey how pretty this is. That is so cute together. So there you go. All the colors. If you're doing a planter, you can put these items spiking up out of the planter and have these trailing. But no matter what, the colors are gorgeous together. Here is the petunia that we do have. Whoops, I forgot to get two of them. Kelsey just made you a hanging basket with that massive petunia, and it's part of our Monet's Garden collection. So that petunia basket is the one we're gonna grab next for you, so that you have the option of purchasing it plain right now, or designed in a hanging basket ready to go. Let me shape this, because this is a discussion we were having yesterday. Do you see how awkwardly straight? I mean, if it were growing, it would not be doing that, right? So when we were talking about the hanging baskets she was making yesterday, we're gonna be shaping these. If you jump into, I don't know if you just do a search on our website for petunia and find the hanging basket that she made, or you could go to the Monet's Garden and find it there. But you're gonna, instead of just giving it a bend, you're gonna wanna work down the stem. Do you see how I'm doing that? We're gonna curve it, but this is a super sturdy wire, and you kinda have to work with it like that. If you give it a little bit of a curve, it's gonna look much more natural. And you know what the point is. The point is to fool your neighbors, right? So you gotta get a little more elbow grease going to help this petunia out because of the heavy gauge wire. So here we have him draping, almost draping. You gotta touch every single stem. That looks nice. And then we can take the center and spread that apart. Look how full this gets. You just have to give it a little help. Love it. This is gonna be the other step I would take. So the centerpieces are extremely straight right here. And if you break up the straightness of it by giving it a little wiggle and take away the straightness of the stem and give it a little bump, a little curve, a little shape away from stick straight, it will make the whole thing look fuller, but it also helps create realism. So much better. Now he's doing a more natural fall, because if he's growing, you've all seen the greenhouse, he grows down. So that's what we want to emulate when we're pulling these up. So she's created one for you for $148 in a basket. There's the picture of me holding it. It's this very same plant, but she added the basket with the chain, an extra amount of greens, and some spring rye fern, I think is what she put in that one. So it's maybe got 2 or 3 extra kinds of greens, the design foam, everything's glued, so it's gonna be outdoor safe, and the whole look is UV protected. This plant as well. So there's 2 good choices for you. I have time for one more thing. Let's take a chance and see. This I know is online. And this is the baby petunia in pink. And then this thing, I'm not sure. This might be a maybe. This might be a maybe. This is the clematis bush. I don't remember talking about it, and so far, after we show you items, that's when we put them online. So
That one's sold out.
this one is online. Okay, so we got to transfer these. That's what Sherry will help me remember when we're done. This little guy is at the store currently, but tell you what, as soon as someone sticks their head around the corner, we'll have them transfer these, or we'll get them transferred immediately so you can buy them online. The white and the purple should be online unless somebody has found them all. And the pink will be there shortly because that color must have sold out recently. And then that little clematis bush is a UV Protect clematis, and I'm not sure if he's online or not. So that's the key.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
32.50.
32. So these two things are really similar in pink color. Petunia, of course, and this is the clematis, who also needs some shaping. He is not a very big guy, but in a planter, he's definitely going to spill over a side for you. And in a hanging basket, he would need more friends in order to fill the basket out. So here I've got it shaped up. And then if you were to do a hanging basket, you could grab the petunia and use it for extra fullness if you're doing an all pink look, but you know, it's always more fun to blend colors, I think. So if the white one's still available, that would look awesome. The purple would look awesome. I bet you could also do any of these blended with it. This is how your color palette's looking. So hopefully this has helped to see all these cool things side by side, helping you get some pairing suggestions. We need to have a live porch pot day where I put together planters for you. I feel like here it's early because we're gonna get snow and nobody cares. But those lucky people like Terry who live in Florida or Kathy in Hawaii, she can do that anytime and it looks appropriate. Oh good, Ruth said she got last year's clematis in lavender and it's doing great. You know, I feel like I had to get a new color this year, but the lavender one is beautiful. All right, well, thanks so much, everyone, for joining us. Thanks, Sherry, for helping me out today. She's turned into a fast link dropper. Link lady. We're going to call you the link lady. Remember, that shopping cart stays. Even when you're watching a replay, you can go back through the whole thing in the order of the times we presented them and be able to click and purchase them if you would like. Happy shopping and happy decorating. I hope wherever you live, maybe spring is showing up sooner than it is here. Thanks, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow with more fun and more new items. We'll show you more then. Bye-bye.
Bye.